Okay, this is the fourth video. So if you remember in the last video, we generated some ideas for our sequential diagrams. So we planned them out just in word form first, then tried to sketch out a couple of ideas for each of those stages. Remember, we can only use 5 stages in this particular exercise. So I've now drawn them out in the boxes. I've just done them in 2D. I've gone over them with a fine liner. I've rubbed out the construction lines, which is the pencil lines, and then in some areas I just put a thicker line, give it a bit of a drop shadow on the boxes, and then just gone around the important key things in there. So just to render them, so this is my kettle on the side. I'm trying to get a bit of tone in, so if my light source is coming from this direction, I'm just going to press on a little bit harder on the left hand side of the drawing, and then I'm going to fade that to a lighter tone more to the right hand side. With my pencil I can kind of blur that in with my finger so I can smooth it out on the side. If there's any kind of black areas on, let's say on this bit, I'm going to press on hard just on this area, and then it goes lighter towards the right. This bit, so it's going to be darker over this part, and then it's going to go lighter towards the right again, and then a little bit of pencil on that side there. This is steam, so I'll try and shade that in as well. If I try and put, there's not much colour in that particular diagram, so I can maybe put some colour in, so I can put red, and then it goes lighter on the side. If I'm doing my cup in green, so the light source again is coming from the right hand side, so it's going to be on this side, it's going to be dark, which is the left, then it gradually goes lighter towards the right on the side there. You can use harmonious colours to get tone in there, so I can use a darker pencil crayon on this side, so press on a bit harder on here. If it's situated just like floating in midair, I could tilt this if I can. It's on the camera. With my pencil, I could put something, a little drop shadow underneath there, just by shading that in. The same on the end one, I could put a little bit of a drop shadow on. To indicate whether it's T on there, we could try and shade that in, so this is the T. If there's any motion, I could use the colour red, so it stands out. So with my arrow, I could shade that in. Or if there's any kind of indication about the time, I could kind of shade that little section in as well. And then finally, I'm just gonna, if this is milk, even if it's white, we could get some shaded in on there, and then this bit is going to be the spoon. Okay, so we've now got a sequential diagram. You could put A, B, C, D, and E, or you could put 1, 2, 3. So, or you could leave it blank, because we normally in the West read from left through to right.